As we've mentioned, the second presidential debate of the 2024 election season is tonight with a twist. There's a new nominee at the top of the Democratic ticket. Vice President Kamala Harris she and her former President Donald Trump will meet for the first time face-to-face on the debate stage in Philadelphia. Some pundits are saying it could be the most watched presidential debate in history. With a preview of what Republicans are expecting from their candidate tonight, we welcome DeLisle, 8th Congressional District Republican Committee Chair. Ann, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you, Terry.
You know, when we were thinking about the debate in June, debates are important. This debate, this may be the most important presidential debate we've seen in decades.
That's so true. It's the first time that Kamala Harris is going to really be speaking, and since the 50 days that she's been the nominee. So it'll be interesting to hear what she has to say.
Yeah. Let's talk about Donald Trump. Let's say you're the debate coach for Donald Trump. What are you telling him over the last couple of days and heading in here the last few hours before the debate?
Sure. I think one of the things that I would say to him is just to really speak from his heart to the American people. People who actually know Donald Trump know that he has he has good intentions, he has a generous heart, and he wants what's best for America. And I think that if he can convey that to voters, that'll go a long way.
Let's face it, can he do that? I mean, we've seen him at his rallies talking negatively about Kamala Harris. I'm better looking than her. Some of the things that he says. Would you tell him to refrain from some of that?
I think what I would really encourage him to do is to stay on point, right? And to, again, speak from his heart. There's so many issues that are so important right now around the dinner table in American homes. The economy, the border crisis, local safety for our communities and our schools and everywhere else. Those are really important dinner table issues, and I would encourage him to stay focused on those.
Yeah. Any concerns tonight for your Republican candidate?
No, I think he's going to do a great job.
You think so?
I do.
Yeah, and let's face it, he is a very experienced debater. He's debated, I think, more than any other candidate, over the last several decades.
Very true. Very true.
So, as far as issues that you'd like to hear that relate to Mid-Michigan, what would you like to see talked about tonight a little bit?
I think that a few things that I'd like to see are, number one, again, the economy, right? Inflation is out of control, and the average Michigan household is spending thousands more per year on the same goods and services that they purchased under his presidency, right? And there's a lot of inflation. Another thing is the electronic vehicle, or the EVs, right? We're from an area where the gas-powered engine is king. And so I know that there's a lot of families right now whose livelihood depends on that, and they're worried. So I think those are two key issues that I would like to see him focus on. And of course, the border.
Yeah. As far as what the undecided voters out there, do you think that any can get swayed in a debate like this? I
think there are some. There are some, right? Especially because we have not heard from Vice President Harris at all. And as the borders are, she's let us down. People want answers for her underperformance in that area.
Real quick, some of these endorsements from, say, Liz Cheney, former Vice President Cheney, Adam Kinzinger from the Republican side, have any impact, do you feel?
I don't think so. I really don't. I don't think they're relevant.
Yeah. All right. So the debate's tonight. Will you be watching, Ann?
Absolutely.
I think we're all going to be watching. It's going to be a big deal.
Yep.
All right. Ann DeLisle, always good seeing you, the 8th Congressional District Republican Committee Chair. And you can watch that debate tonight at 9 o'clock right here on ABC 12.